How do you have such good aim?
I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me.
Slow, and we gon' make it out this hole, and ain't nobody stopping us, no. So watch me as I go, watch me as I grow, and we ain't gonna take it slow, and we gon' make it out this hole, and ain't nobody stopping us, no. So watch me as I go, watch me as I grow, yeah, I'm the fucking show.
Yo, what's going on guys, Dex here. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing absolutely wonderful today. In today's video, we're going to be showcasing another best class setup video in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. And today we're going to be covering the Swordfish tactical rifle. Off the start, some of you may ask what the Swordfish even is. Like I said, it is a tactical rifle. It is a burst rifle similar to like we've seen the M8, A7, M8, A1, or the M16 in past Call of Duty games. It is a burst rifle, and you're going to see me putting in some gameplay here on Icebreaker in the background, some roll footage. But we're going to go over the class setup video so you guys can make a similar class to it or use this exact class and get rolling and get some gameplay while using the Swordfish. So let's take a quick second and look at the create a class menu for my Swordfish class setup. I want you guys to be able to check out my weapon, attachments, the perks, the gear, everything right here. Go ahead and pause the video if you need to. Take a screenshot of it. That way you have it. You can come back to it because I want to make sure you guys get the class setup the best you possibly can. So it's pretty obvious on that create a class screen, I'm using the primary weapon, the Swordfish assault rifle, like I've said. For my attachments that I'm using on this gun while getting gameplay, I'm using the reflex sight, which kind of gives me a red dot or something to look through whenever I want to aim at my enemies. I want to try to have the most accurate shot possible, so I really find value in using the reflex sight. I use quick draw so I can be able to aim down sight a little bit faster. I feel like this is something that's really key when using rifles because you're not really like running and gunning up in people's faces, but whenever you do want to maneuver around the map and get to certain scenarios, you want to be able to get your gun up as quick as possible, especially using a burst fire weapon. You don't have a lot of time to worry about missing shots or having a delay getting your weapon up, because if you're shooting a burst weapon, there's going to be that little bit of a delay between the bursts. So you want to make sure your bullets are landing, because if you're not, you can get ate up real quick by enemy gunfire. I use hybrid mags, which allows me to reload faster, and it allows me to have a slightly increased ammo capacity. I find that to be extremely valuable for my style of play. And then for my third attachment, I am using the high caliber perk, and I use the third attachment by using the primary gunfighter wild card. And high caliber is going to allow me to have a higher increased damage to headshots. So basically for me, that's something I really find value in, because if you have this burst fire weapon and you can get like a chest up, like a headshot like area, you can really just like one burst them and absolutely melt them with this gun. With this class setup, I'm not able to use a secondary. And as for my gear, I use the ComSec device. I've kind of used this pretty interchangeably with some of my classes lately, between using the acoustic sensor or the ComSec device. But the reason why I choose to use the ComSec device, and as you can see on this gameplay, this is going to allow me to earn my score streaks faster at a discounted cost. I feel like I'm not necessarily, like I said, I'm not pushing people, I'm not running and gunning up in your face style of gameplay with the Swordfish class setup, so I don't need the acoustic sensor, which would allow me to be able to like hear my enemies more and like see them up on my radar as like a little ping. Obviously hearing them would be great, but for me, I'm kind of sitting back just a little bit. I'm playing a little bit more conservatively while using the burst assault rifle. So for me, I'm going to use the ComSec device and try to get some more streaks and try to put up these high kill gameplays with this class setup, and this will be something that will really help you be able to get your score streaks faster and do exactly that. And last but certainly not least, we have the last three perks that I'm using on this class setup. The first perk that I use is Scavenger. I love being able to replenish my ammo from dead enemies, so I use Scavenger so I never have to try to worry about resupplying my ammo or picking up another gun from an enemy on the fly, because I always want to be using my gun. I want to be using my class setup because I obviously made that class for a reason. I don't always have the ability to be crash and resupply my ammo, and sometimes I like to mix up what specialist that I'm using. So Scavenger's a good fit for this class setup. Second slot. In the second perk slot, I use lightweight. It allows me to move faster while sprinting and take no damage while falling. I'm not so much worried about taking damage while falling, but being able to sprint just a little bit faster and move a little bit more efficiently would be something that's good to use, especially while you're rocking a tactical rifle in your hand, because you could be a little more clunkier than using an SMG, but you still want to be able to move pretty efficiently around the map and get to certain places and sprint a little bit quicker. And in my perk 3 slot, I feel like this could be used interchangeably between Ghost or Dead Silence. I choose Ghost because the same reason why I'm not using the acoustic sensor. I want to stay off the radar, enemy UAVs and stuff like that, because I'm not like pushing the enemy so much, so I don't feel like I'm trying to suppress my footsteps with Dead Silence. I like to use Ghost, and you know, like I said, I'm playing more conservatively. They might be slaying my team out, they might get a little UAV or something like that, and that keeps me off the radar. So that's something that I feel like works for me. You could use either one of those, honestly. They could be very, very efficient, either one. So that's pretty much my class setup video for this. I hope you guys enjoy it, put it to use. Let me know down in the comments if you do like the Swordfish, or if you have a different tactical rifle that you like to use more. So thank you guys so much for checking out the video. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys in a live stream or another video very soon. I'll see you guys next time.
I ain't never slowing down, getting paid now, I'ma lay it down, I'ma say it loud, say it proud, never had a doubt. Every word on my mouth, every verb that I shout, I'ma act on it now, get it out, I gotta get it out now.